Hi there. So I'm solving a LeetCode problem every day until I become a software engineer. This is minimum value to get a positive step-by-step sum. So you're given a random array, and the goal is to find this unknown starting value in which you would systematically add every single element of the array one by one in each step. So a couple rules to this is that when you're adding, you have to make sure that the summation within each procedure is never less than 1. For example, in example 1, let's start off with 4, for example, and add each one through. So we have 4, and then in step 1 we add -3, resulting in 1. We then use 1 within the next step, where we have 1 added 2, we result in 3. And using 3 again, we add 3 with -3 in step 3, and we result in 0. Well, this is a problem because one of the requirements is that within every single step we are never less than 1. So 4 cannot be the starting value. The starting value must at least be 5, which is the output or the answer that we're looking for. As you can see, within every single step we end up having at least 1. So in order to solve this problem, I started off with two variables, global minimum, which will track the lowest number throughout each step, and arbitrarily assign starting value as 0. So I have a for loop that basically iterates through all the elements, but this time grabbing every single element within the nums array. I will then add the elements to the starting value, and then we find that if the starting value is ever less than the global minimum, then we update the global minimum with that starting value. So we continue to iterate over to find a more and more negative number. Once we find the most negative number, we will then return it, having 1 subtracted by the most negative number to output the starting value that we want. So here are my results, and I solved this in roughly 30 minutes.